Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. Today's video I have got 3 of the absolute best baked chicken recipes that your whole family is going to love. Let's go ahead and get cooking, y'all. This baked Mississippi chicken became a family favorite super quick in my house. It is so delicious. I will make sure to have the full recipe linked down below for you guys. Starting out, I have got a greased 9x13 casserole dish, and I have got 4 chicken breasts there, and I'm just giving those a light seasoning on both sides. Now I'm going to sprinkle on a packet of dry ranch and a packet of brown gravy, just as even as you can on the top of the chicken. Now we're going to add on our peppers. You can use as many as you like, and I took a little bit of that juice and kind of sprinkled it over the top as well, just to give it some extra flavor. We're going to add on a couple pads of butter on top of each chicken breast. I do have my oven preheated at 350. We're just going to bake this for about 25 to 30 minutes. It's just going to depend on the thickness of your chicken, but for cooked chicken, you want the internal temperature to be 165. When your chicken is almost done, about 5 degrees off, go ahead and pull it out, top it with some provolone cheese, put it back in the oven until that cheese melts and gets nice and bubbly and your chicken fully cooks through. This chicken was absolutely delicious. It was juicy, tender, so flavorful with the peppers and the dry mixes. Highly recommend giving this recipe a try. We served it with some mashed potatoes and some corn. When you combine bacon, cheese, ranch, and chicken together, there's just something about it, and it is so good. This cracked chicken bake is a family favorite in my house. Absolutely delicious. I will have the full recipe linked down below so you can get exact measurements and everything, but let me show you how I put it together. I'm just starting out by seasoning my chicken on both sides. In a bowl, we're going to mix together a block of softened cream cheese, a packet of dry ranch, and some shredded cheese. We're going to mix that together well, and then we're going to do our best and try to put that on top of the chicken as even as we can. Once we get our cheese ranch mixture spread on top of our chicken breast, we're going to bake this in a 350-degree oven for about 25 to 30 minutes. Once again, it will just depend on the size of your chicken breast when it's cooked all the way through. To go along with our chicken, we're going to do some roasted veggies. I'm going to start out by cooking up my carrots and potatoes first because that's what's going to take the longest. So I'm just giving them a coating with some olive oil, and then this night I decided to do onion soup mix, and this was really good. I really liked the flavor that it gave with the roasted veggies and that seasoning. I make mine homemade. I will have that video linked down below for you guys. But I'm just going to get these put in a 400-degree oven. When they are almost done, about 10 or so minutes out, we will take them back out. We will add our Brussels sprouts and we will add our squash. Give it another toss, a season if needed, and then we'll put them back in the oven until they're finished roasted through. When your chicken is almost cooked through, go ahead and pull it out, add on your cheese, your bacon, and stick it back in the oven for about 5 minutes to melt that cheese and crisp up that bacon. Here is what it looks like right out of the oven. So flavorful. I absolutely love anything chicken bacon ranch. This night we served it with some roasted veggies and supper was done. We love anything pesto, and I knew when I seen this recipe online I needed to give it a try. I love making pesto chicken in the crock pot, but this recipe, it was delicious. So good. I'm going to start out by seasoning up my chicken on both sides, and don't forget I will have the full recipe linked down below. Now that we have our chicken seasoned, we're going to go ahead and add on our pesto. I buy mine from Sam's Club, so I buy it in bulk and just divide it up and freeze it in freezer baggies, and then I just pull it out the night before, let it thaw, and then I can add it straight on top or with whatever recipe I need. I'm going to add the pesto on top of the chicken, spread it out as even as I can, and then we're going to get this put in a 350-degree oven. Once again, bake it for about 25 to 30 minutes. It's just going to depend on the thickness of your chicken. I made some quick Parmesan noodles to go along with our pesto chicken. I have just got some chicken broth there that I have brought to a boil, and I have added in my pasta. You can use any pasta that you like. Now I'm going to let that simmer down and cook that pasta through. The liquid is going to reduce. It's going to soak into that pasta and be delicious. If there is too much liquid left once your pasta is completely cooked, you can drain some off, but you do want to leave a little bit because we are going to mix it with some Parmesan cheese, and that's going to create our sauce. When the chicken is almost cooked through, go ahead and take it out, top it with your cheese, put it back in the oven until it is cooked through and your cheese is nice and melty. Once your pasta is cooked, you can see how there is still some liquid in there. I did drain off a little bit. You don't want too much because then it will just be soupy and you'll have to add way too much cheese. But you still want a little bit of liquid in there because whenever you're adding in your Parmesan cheese, it's going to thicken up and that is going to be your beautiful sauce for your pasta. If you put it under the broiler for a couple minutes, you'll get your cheese on top nice and toasty. This was so good and I cannot wait to make this again. We just served it with our noodles and some garlic bread. All three of these baked chicken recipes were so delicious, packed with flavor. These recipes I could make over and over again and my family would never get tired of. I hope today's video gave you guys some new meal inspiration, something new to cook for your family. I really hope you enjoyed it and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.